Hey everybody, got some more idioms up here for you here. Alright? Yeah, the idioms are in yellow, and if you didn't watch the other video we made on idioms, I'll tell you. If you did watch it, I'll just remind you that idioms are always used in the English language, and you'll hear them in conversations, in movies, music, they're used by people of all ages, male and female. So we're going to try to give you a few videos on learning some of the more common idioms that you hear. For example, the first one, what would you do if someone put words in your mouth? Putting words in your mouth means say something that you did not say. For example, if I said, oh, tell your friend she looked nice last night. That's what I said. But then when you go give that message to your friend, you say, oh, he said you looked good last night, you were beautiful, and he really wishes you were his girlfriend, and you had beautiful hair and eyes. Well, I didn't say all of that, which means you're putting words in my mouth. So don't put words in my mouth, because that is not what I said. Next, how do you feel when someone puts you on the spot? That's a common phrase, and I don't like it when people put me on the spot. Put you on the spot, think of a stage. When the musician is on stage, that big spotlight hits the musician, and everyone in the audience is looking at that person. Well, you get the same feeling. For example, if you invited me over to your house for dinner, your mom cooks a nice meal. We're eating, and everyone's sitting at the table, and you look at me and say, oh, does it taste good? Well, you just put me on the spot, because now everybody at the table is looking at me. And if it does taste good, I'm going to say yes. But if it does not taste good, I can't say no, because your parents are sitting there. So I have to say yes. So that's when you put someone on the spot, means there is a chance you're making that person lie. Okay? Next is, do you know a backseat driver? Some of us do. I'm happy that I don't know any backseat drivers. Backseat driver is not always somebody who sits in the back seat of the car. They could sit in the passenger's seat or in the back seat. A backseat driver is actually the one who is in the car but not driving. But they're the ones talking to the driver. Oh, look out for that bicycle. Oh, stop here. Oh, you're going too fast. Oh, get in the right lane. And they're pretty much telling the driver, like, oh, don't look behind you. Look in the mirror. That's a backseat driver, kind of telling the driver how to drive and what to do, which is usually the cause of a lot of car accidents. Next one. Have you ever felt like you were all thumbs? Now, you may have felt like this in school. When you're all thumbs means you just can't do it right. Now, if you're in school, like I had a sewing class, all students had to take sewing for one semester. Some things, I did what the teacher said, it came out right. But some things I tried, I felt like I was all thumbs. I had one sleeve this long, the other sleeve this long. I said, I don't think I'm doing this right. And the collar looked like this. I said, I just feel like I'm all thumbs. I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing this right. Now, would you call your father's bluff? Calling someone's bluff. So, of course, you can change that. Call your friend's bluff, your mother's bluff, your boss's bluff. A bluff means, for this here, your father says, if you don't clean your room, I will make you sleep outside tonight. Now, most children would think, sleep outside, my father would never do that to me, so I don't think he'll really do that. That's why you think he's bluffing. He's bluffing means he won't really make me sleep outside. He's just trying to make me scared. Now, when you call his bluff, it means you do not clean your room. Because you think, my father is not going to make me sleep outside. Now, if your father just gets angry, well then yes, he was bluffing. But if you suddenly look out the back window of your house in the backyard and you see a tent with your name on it, your father was not bluffing. You are going to sleep outside tonight because you did not clean your room. If you studied abroad, would you keep a low profile? Studying abroad and going to a college, university in a foreign country, would you keep a low profile? Keep a low profile means you kind of stay in the background, you're kind of quiet, no one really knows you're there. That's keeping a low profile. It means you're not making a lot of noise. You're just, I'm here, and you sit maybe in the back of the classroom, over in the corner, because no one really looks in that direction. That's keeping a low profile. Can you hold a grudge? Holding a grudge means you can stay angry at a person for a long time. So when you hold a grudge, let's say that somebody said or did something to you bad in high school. After you graduate high school, you go through 2-3 years of college, and you're still angry at that person for what they said in high school or what they did. That means you can hold a grudge. Now, how long, if you can hold a grudge, how long can you hold a grudge? Forever? Because I will be angry at you forever. I will never forget what you said, what you did. Or do you forget? I can't remember why we were arguing or why we had that fight. So maybe you can't hold a grudge for a long time. Do you burn bridges? Burning bridges does not really mean going outside and burning a bridge. When you make a friend, you are building a bridge between you and that person. Now, if that person decides they're going to move to another state or another country, if you burn bridges, it means you tell that you kind of end the friendship. You say something really mean or do something very mean to that person, and now you know that person will never talk to you again in your life. That means you've kind of you've cut that bridge between you and the other person. So you do burn bridges. If you don't burn bridges, like for example when you get a job, you leave your job because you found a better job. Well, do you really tell at your old job, do you really tell the manager how you feel about the manager? Don't think it's going to be good things. That means you're burning that bridge between you and the manager. It means that manager will never talk to you or help you in life. If you do not burn bridges, then it's just, okay, everybody, see you later. Hope you have a nice life. And then you just leave and go on your way. You do not burn bridges. Okay, well, this is our second video on idioms. I hope these have helped you, okay? And always feel free to share your answers to some of these questions here with us. Until our next video, hope everyone has a good time. Well, hope we have a good time using some of these videos in your conversations. All right, until next time, see you later.